As we celebrate Navy Week in Buffalo, we will highlight a very special musician and sailor in Navy history. Today's book reading by Navy Band Northeast is for the Buffalo and Erie County Public Library and all the families at Oshie Children's Hospital. Please enjoy this story about world-famous saxophonist and former sailor, John Coltrane. Before John Was a Jazz Giant by Carol Boston Weatherford, illustrated by Sean Qualls. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard ham bones knocking in Grandma's pots, Daddy strumming the ukulele, and Mama cranking the phonograph. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard steam engines whistling past, Cousin Mary giggling at jitterbuggers, and Bojangles tap dancing in the picture show. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard Grandpa's Sunday sermons, Mama playing hymns for the senior choir, and the Scoutmaster's call to join a band. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard birds warbling at sunrise, the sobs of kinfolk at family funerals, and cheers as he marched in parades. Before John was a jazz giant, he heard big bands on the radio and a saxophone's soulful solo, blue notes crooning his name. Before John was a jazz giant, he picked up that horn, blew into the mouthpiece, pressed his fingers on the keys, and breathed every sound he'd ever known into a bold new song. Before John was a jazz giant, he was all ears. We hope you enjoyed this book reading of Before John Was a Jazz Giant, brought to you by Navy Band Northeast and all the sailors celebrating Buffalo Navy Week. I'm musician second class Evan Connell, signing off.